Hello everybody, Corey. We're back with the third installment of the Full-Time Investor, and today we're going to switch it up a little bit, talk a little bit about college planning and how it can affect your family's budget and how you can start to open one up. So effectively what college planning entails is it is an IRS Section 529 plan, and a 529 plan can actually be opened by anyone. You don't have to have a child. It could be a grandmother, it could be an aunt, uncle, cousin. And there's a beneficiary involved, and that beneficiary is who you think the money should go to when they go to college. So what happens is that when the 529 plan gets opened, you can start to make deposits either on the front end or systematically, month by month, by quarter, once a year, and all of those contributions that go in grow tax-free. And the benefit of that is that when the beneficiary is old enough to attend college or secondary education, in fact, they could even go to cooking school or music school. It doesn't have to be just a traditional college. All of that money that has grown inside of that is invested into mutual funds or stocks or bonds or even a money market savings account if you don't want to take any risk. And when it comes out tax-free. So all of the money that goes in grows tax-free. As long as it's used for secondary education purposes, all of withdrawals come out tax-free. Another benefit that you can achieve by having a 529 plan, specifically in the state of Indiana, is that they offer a tax credit. So anybody that contributes to the 529 plan gets a 20% tax credit up to $1,000. So for example, if you put in $5,000 on an annual basis, you're going to get a 20% tax credit up to $1,000 for that year. It is not a deduction, it is actually a credit. So you see that come back out on your state income taxes. We work with a lot of 529 plans. There's 529 plans pretty much in every state. There's a number of them, and you're actually not limited to opening a 529 plan that is sanctioned by your state. So for example, if you live in Indiana and you don't want to use the college choice plan, which is what the name of it is in Indiana, you can open one from Pennsylvania or Florida. It doesn't matter. The benefit of that is that you can compare internal expenses and fund returns. So it's just a neat way to be able to save money diligently for college. And actually at this point what I want to do is I want to bring in our family, or my family. And so this is my wife Brittany and our son Foster, and I want Brittany to kind of highlight a little bit of why we think saving for 529 and college planning is important for us from a budgetary standpoint.
Hi.
That's Foster, everybody.
Hello. So obviously when planning a budget, you have to set priorities, and for us, one of our priorities is Foster's education. We want to make sure that he has the financial means necessary to seek out whatever secondary education he chooses. It's easiest for us to invest just a little bit consistently. That's most convenient for our family, but we also have family members that choose to invest annually as a Christmas present for Foster, and that money goes
Ho, ho,
during
ho.
Christmas. Ho, 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 Santa. So they invest annually, and we put that in his 529, and you know, you don't really see it. If it's in the budget, you don't, in a small amount, ho, 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 you don't see it come out, and it doesn't affect our day-to-day life, but when it's time for him to, when it's time for you to go to college, or whatever you choose, there should be some funds to help him seek out the future that we hope for him.
That's right. So that's a little bit about our family. I kind of just wanted to introduce, you know, as clients, I get to meet a lot of your families. A lot of times you don't get to meet mine. So this is my beautiful wife, Brittany, and our wonderful son, Foster, and our dog, Ruby, down here. That's all we have for today on 529 planning. If you have any questions, feel free to call us at the office at Financial Partners, 574-264-0621. Visit us on Facebook, LinkedIn, or at www.financialpartnerinc.com. Until next time, we'll see you at the Full-Time Investor.